Top controversial signs he might have feelings for you, even if he doesn't say it. Have you ever caught yourself wondering if a guy actually has feelings for you? Maybe he's sending mixed signals, leaving you to decode his actions like they're part of a secret message. The truth is, understanding someone's emotions isn't always straightforward. People express interest in different and sometimes confusing ways. So, why is it so hard to tell if he likes you? Psychology offers some insight. Fear of rejection, social conditioning, and personal insecurities can all make someone hesitant to express their feelings directly. Instead, they drop hints, gestures, behaviors, and comments that can be easy to misread. But those subtle signs often carry deeper meaning. In this video, we're breaking down top controversial signs that he might have feelings for you. These are your typical, he likes you if he texts back, tips. We're diving into the more nuanced, often debated behaviors that reveal what he's really feeling. Let's get into it. 1. He never texts first, but always responds. Let's start with one of the most debated behaviors. The guy who never initiates a conversation, but always replies. It's easy to assume he's not interested, but it might actually mean he is interested, just cautious.
Why?
Because he's afraid of rejection or unsure how you'll react. Some guys worry about coming on too strong, so they wait for you to make the first move. Think of it like a friend who never suggests plans, but is always down to hang out when you ask. It's not that they don't care, they just prefer to follow your lead. The clue? Look at how he responds. If his replies are thoughtful, engaging, and he keeps the conversation going, he's probably invested, even if he's not the one texting first. 2. He gets jealous easily. Jealousy, romantic or toxic? It depends. When it comes to subtle signs of attraction, jealousy can indicate emotional investment. If he gets irritated or shuts down when you mention other guys, it might be because he sees them as competition. Example, you casually mention a coworker who helped you with something, and he suddenly changes the subject or acts distant. That could be his way of saying, "I'm not okay with this," without admitting he's jealous. Of course, it's important that jealousy doesn't become possessive. But in small doses, it can be a signal that he's emotionally attached. 3. He flirts with others to see how you react. This one's frustrating, but real. If a guy flirts with other people in front of you, it might not mean he's dismissing you. In fact, he could be testing your reaction to figure out how you feel about him. It's his indirect way of asking, do you care? Will you get jealous? Or are you indifferent? Say you're at a group gathering and he flirts lightly with someone else. If you tease him or react playfully, he might take that as a sign you're into him. If you ignore it, he might assume you're not. It's not the most mature tactic, but it often comes from insecurity. He's trying to protect his own feelings while gauging yours. 4. He acts indifferent around you in public. Ever notice that a guy seems cold in public, but is sweet and engaged in private? This confusing shift in behavior could come from shyness or fear of judgment. He might worry how others, maybe even you, will interpret his actions. For example, at a party he might avoid talking to you directly, but keeps glancing your way. That indifference is often a mask for vulnerability. Some people interpret this as disinterest, but often it's the opposite. He's grappling with how to manage his feelings without exposing them too openly. 5. He spends money on you, but avoids commitment. If he's constantly buying you coffee, paying for meals, or surprising you with gifts, but hasn't defined the relationship, it might seem confusing. These gestures often mean he cares about you deeply, even if he's not ready to put a label on things. For some guys, spending money or doing thoughtful things is a way of showing affection without verbalizing it. The controversy? Some people see these gestures as superficial, while others view them as genuine signs of emotional investment. Look at the intent and consistency behind the action. Does he do it with care, or just to impress? 6. He sends mixed signals on purpose. Hot one day, cold the next? Some guys use mixed signals, consciously or not, as a defense mechanism. One moment he's texting all day, the next he goes quiet for days. This inconsistency can be maddening, but it often reflects his internal struggle, not a lack of interest. He might be afraid of appearing too eager or losing control over his emotions. While this behavior can be a red flag if it's manipulative, sometimes it's just someone trying to sort out their feelings. If it keeps happening, it's worth talking about directly. Final thoughts. Figuring out someone's feelings, especially when they're sending mixed or subtle signals, isn't easy. But understanding the why behind their actions can offer important clues. These 8 signs might be controversial, but they often point to something deeper: interest, insecurity, emotional connection, or fear of rejection. So, have you noticed any of these behaviors in someone? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insights on relationships, communication, and everything love-related. Until next time, trust your instincts and keep an open heart.